amechapwa kwa sababu hapo hakuomba ruhusa. Oh, that's good. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congrats. The game scene has been there for the last 1 hour. I'm told that I'm sure it's been there for the last 1 hour. Madam, please still us or get someone to give us notice. Because we can't sit here the whole day. No, they cannot come other farmers. For 1 hour.
My invitation was at 11. We have honored the invitation. It is now supposed to be here by 11 a.m.
Someone has just walked in, ushered me into a VIP, and seated, as you are seated at the reception.
Yes.
What are you guys trying? Chris Omalo. And what? I've just been ushered into a VIP lounge, as you are seated. Okay, we were seated at the reception. They have come, everyone must go to Katuliwa.
How long is this?
How long is what are you guys trying to do?
How long is this at the mosque now?
Huh? Let me find out what it is.
And you know, if you knew, you'll not, they'll not be able to. You should have known that midday or 1 or 4 o'clock, we have other things to do. So it's so unfair the way you
We have honored this invitation. We're supposed to be here by 11 a.m. We are here.
And we are calm seated there for the last 1 hour. So people come, and they are just ushered in and Masalu, and then people are seated there. No, for how long? You should have given us deadline. No, you told me at 12, I'll have come here at 12. Yeah. You tell me 1, I'll have come here at 1. You told me at 11. So if you knew you are taking an hour or 2 for each, I don't remember. You should have calculated, give me my day.
Yes.
I've stopped doing what I'm doing to just come here because I don't understand. In fact, I've not even gone to that place. I just saw it on TV. My name being read, I decided to come. As a responsible citizen, you appreciate that you live up there by someone here congregation. So when
it has costed us money to come here. And then you are keeping another section.
So where is the chairman? Who can we see? We want someone to attend to us. But we are standing at the reception, and even at the reception, we are still standing, there are no chairs.
And by the way, according to the protocol does not allow us to sit the way we are seated.
And there is particularly want to because no another man. No, but it's so unfair. You know how you are being treated there, it is so unfair.
Because the client is in charge of this.
So for you guys, you do it. How long? We need to know. You should have just told us when we come.
Television.
What is our name? Where is the chairman looking for?
Is this like cheap?
Where are you taking us? here in charge of cohesion, then we are in a big problem.
It should be disbanded.
We are in a big problem. 11. And we expected that
We
even
came
if
here
they were
before
busy,
11, Mushimi.
Yes, we were here before 5 minutes in time to meet the people, their staff here.
So they are there
But now,
drinking tea and chatting.
Not one.
I'm not here together. You can't Yes.
And we were all
Kujeni
at
tuende. Kujeni tuende.
Sisi sote tulikuwa matungu, we were in the same rally.
And we all belong to you here.
Ncic, I just want to give a short brief of my visit here. I was summoned by Ncic in a general letter which has no content. The letter had no content because it just quoted the powers of the Commission as per Act number 27 and 29, which explains power. So I've dismissed the summon in totality because there were no facts. I've even challenged them to bring facts, the allegations, because in their introductory, they said they summoned me out of reports from social media, reports from newsrooms, which did not have facts. So I've advised them to invite me again with a detailed letter putting allegations, because if there are no allegations put in writing, then it was a waste of time. So there's nothing which I've defended here today. The visit here, I was being told it is an inquiry. So what I was expecting, I was even expecting a panel of even commissioners, but it was just an inquiry headed by the investigator, Mr. Akello. So I've advised them to call me again when they have allegations and facts which are supporting the same. Thank you. Unless there's any question.
Did you record a statement?
Here.
Yes.
Where? No, I could have not recorded a statement because their letter was general. It had no facts. And if you can even remember the press address by the chairman, it was also uncalled for. I would advise the commission to do the following in this case. Constitution or act are read concurrently. I was a partisan or a superagent at Nyapora Primary School in Matungu. So I was assigned as a superagent, partisan agent by my party ODM. I was also a superagent and partisan agent by our candidate, Dan Were. So being in Nyapolo, they are all being in Matungu, I was on duty. So I would request them to read several acts. My rights as a citizen, because according to them, they are saying I could have not been in Matungu. Right of movement, right of association. They should also go and read the election acts, the role of agents. So I was not there by design, but by right to stand for my party.
You said that they talked about that you shouldn't have been there, and they talked about right of movement. There's nothing else that they accused you of in the letter.
Yeah, if you read the letter, there's no accusation. That's why I've said I'm not putting any statement, because I'm defending what? If they could have lined accusations, then it could have been in order for me to defend. And that's why I did not even mind being with bringing my legal counsel, because I found the letter having no facts, no allegation. It was just a sort of intimidation, which cannot be done to Honorable Ondowere. The other thing, I was perplexed by the remarks by the chairman in his press briefing, because it looks he even intimidated my voters from Kazipo by even saying he will write to EACC, he ended through judiciary process. Those are null and void. And those are things which we want to deal with. You know, I'm also a committee member of National Cohesion and Equal Opportunity. Those are the shortfalls which we want to be addressed. The SEDI investigations, You remember case of Korea. They lost it because the investigations were not proper. So I was even expecting when they were calling me here, they could have details, allegations and investigation, putting the allegations with attachment. But you cannot call a honorable member here. I even challenged them. Fine, if I was arrested. To me, I was not arrested in Matungu. The police evacuated me because I had called the OCS, the OCPD, because my life was in danger. They took time. I was in that lorry because my vehicle had even gone to town. So there was no way I could go up to Matungu. And if you can prove this fact, why was I released? Can you find out? Was I released on a free bond? Was I released on a cash bail? Now I said that I've never been taken to court. So all those issues you are hearing are uncalled for. Propagandist.
Are you saying the commission is incompetent?
No, I don't want to say they are incompetent, but they need to work. The other thing they have the shortfall. Because just imagine the entire commission handling Kenya as a whole has only few investigators. They are less than 10. We want a commission which now, which becomes proactive. In a way, before such a by-election, they could have even addressed the press, cooling tempers down. We don't want a commission which comes up after events has occurred. I was in Matungu for about 3 days. The place was calm. It was calm, and the campaign was very peaceful. According to the record, the entire constituency, you saw it. The only persons who have been arrested and taken to court are only 7. What is 7 in a constituency? There was no violence. But what we could say, we saw some leaders, not from ODM, who were transversing the constituency. Where were the police? Was the state involved in such operation? But I'm very happy because my party, ODM, there was a peaceful campaign. And most of the legislators who are there were women. You know, women are not violent. So the campaign was peaceful. And I don't know why the commission is raising tension. They should also be cohesive. As a commission which puts peace, they should practice it instead of circulating it. But to me, my people of Kasipo and myself cannot be intimidated. I'm even ready, we have agreed, they write another letter putting allegations so that I come with my councils. You know, ODM is a party of councils, senior ones, so that, and if in any case it will proceed beyond that, it will be one of the toughest legal battles you have ever seen. Some of you have never seen me being controversial, but that's how different MPs, this is how they work. Lakini ukikanyaga mguu yangu, tunamenyana pole pakiisha. Asante sana.
Once I saw my name on TV, thanks to you guys reported, then I decided to come here. So I've written a statement on what I know, what transpired in Kapuchai, and I'm sure for most of you guys, the media houses were covering. And actually, you saw who were the culprits and who did all these things. It's on all over social media. I was nowhere there, so but I've written what I know.
Earlier on, you questioned the preparedness of Ncic. What is your position?
Yeah, those who received letters, the invitation was for 11 o'clock. All members were here by 11:15, and they were not ready for us. So we were at the waiting room for more than an hour, and they were not ready. So we were questioning, why would you invite us at the same time and you're not ready? At least give us different timings and times which you're ready, because we are all busy out there. So at least if they know they're not ready, give me a day and time when you are ready to attend to me.
Was there direct accusation against you by the commissioner?
There is nothing. There is no direct accusation. They wanted information from me what transpired, and there is nothing because I was nowhere. Yes, there is no direct accusation. It is general, and all the letters, because I've not received mine, I've been shown one which they didn't send. They're saying they tried on WhatsApp. I'm not on WhatsApp, so it's the same letter. It's the same letter. Yes.
Do you believe there's disorganization on the part of NCIC because you're the second leader to say that either the letter was too general or that you didn't receive the letter?
I think it was a knee-jerk kind of reaction. Now that Kenyans on social media were complaining, I myself was complaining because we saw what happened to the IEBC official, a lady, and the words, the insults, and I would say they would even have raped her, a full glare of police. So I think once they saw that, then they decided to just do some shoddy kind of thing to be seen they're working. But I would say there's a lot of disorganization here.
Would you say that the commission is working independently without any interference from the political class or elements?
I wouldn't, I'm not sure whether I'm in a right position to comment on that because we've just written the statements. We are waiting to see. But what we saw on TV and on social media, those people were seen, and I'm sure even you media people captured them, and I've not seen them before court or before this commission. So I'm yet to see, because I don't know who else has been invited. So I'm yet to see what they're doing. Maybe after a week or so, when they've called everyone, then we'll be able to tell whether they are fair or not. But from the start, from the organization now, they are not organized at all.
Were you able to meet the commissioner?
No, I didn't meet any commissioner. I think investigative officer from DCI, some DCI officers seconded here to the commission. There was no commissioner.
So do you deny being anywhere near Matungu or Kabuchai?
I was not there, and as I told you, media, you covered it, and you didn't cover me anywhere.
What is this that you wrote that you know?
Pardon?
Say you wrote what you know. What do you know?
No, we just saw people, the people who are walking around with guns, just the way you've seen them on social media. That's what I've written. Yes. I was actually a victim myself. I was hit by a stone on my head. So that's what I wrote.
But you were not there, you said.
No, I was in Kabuchai.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. What I'm saying, I was not involved on all that. Yeah, and I didn't have guns. I can't afford to have guns. I'm as peaceful as you can see me. Yes. So let's wait and see what they're up to. Thank you.
Thank you.
By NCIC and taken through a raft of questions. Initially, they wanted me to say what I saw and witnessed. But now when it came to the real writing of the statement, they checked me to be like I was summoned here and that I behaved in a manner to cause a breach of the peace, which I, of course, asked whether they have witnesses who witnessed this behavior, which they didn't. So I told them that for me to proceed with signing such a statement, I must have my lawyer, and we have now agreed that I'll come back tomorrow at 1 to look at the statement with my lawyer and then agree whether we'll proceed with the signing of the statement or not. But what I want to say as a leader of this country and a person who has been around in very serious positions in National Assembly and Parliament, we've been charged of making law, and as a whip, I can tell you that the reason why we came up with the 2010 Constitution and why it became popular was when we made some commissions independent, and one of them being the National Cohesion, which have been summoned. Of course, National Cohesion and Integration Commission IG, that means Inspector of Police, DCI, ESCC, and many other commissions. They will have to come out and help us. They will have to help this country. Otherwise, this country is going to the deep end of the pool. Because on the ground in Matungu, we had DCI, we had the Inspector General, of course, represented. We had Ncic, but they have decided to act on wrong people. They have decided to act on wrong people. Let me take two examples. Rashid, I agree, he may not have done the right thing, but he left the presiding officer in the polling station. Senator Malala took away the presiding officer plus the ballot paper, plus the ballot box, and harassed her 100 meters away from the polling station. Today, Rashid is in court. Malala is offering himself as if they don't know where Malala lives. May God protect this country. We are seeing a situation where I don't know whether this is what I was being told about deep state. If it's deep state, then it is not that deep. It's too shallow. That whatever that is being done is being seen clearly, even from the normal wananchi, that there is a clear element of favorism, biased. I mean, why would you summon people who are keeping peace like Washiali and the rest of us who are in UDA? Why? Why would you summon? And use the word summon. Summon and invitation is different. They need to go back to their dictionaries. Therefore, I'm still coming back here tomorrow. I've been asked to come back. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'll come back to comply and listen to what they have to say. Otherwise, Kenya requires a lot of prayers, including prayers from you, the media.
Are you saying that the commission is being used for a certain process? Because you said
but to an extent, the way we have been invited, and I will tell you for free. I was here at 11, and the people who should be here, they're not here. I should have been coming here after the rest of the people who are in ANC and ODM, because the war in Matungu was between ANC and ODM. Those are the people who are fighting, and they could claim, oh, ballot, someone is stuffing ballots in a different polling station, someone is giving money in a different polling. Where have we been cited as having given money, giving money? This is about cohesion and integration, my friend. So when we see ourselves coming earlier than the victims, then of course there are a lot of questions that need to be answered.
What was the form of your invitation? Did it come as a form of a letter, an SMS? Or?
It was a letter, of course, and then on WhatsApp. I've seen a hard copy which have not been given a copy. So it was just a WhatsApp communication from this commission.
Did it have specific allegations against you?
Yes, I think the allegation was behaving in a manner to cause a breach of the peace. Yeah.
Mheshimiwa, at the end of it,
yes, yes,
found to be innocent.
yes.
Are you contemplating any legal recourse taking the commission?
I will decide. I will discuss that with my lawyer and see, because just like another Kenyan, if innocent ones are summoned and those who are victims are not summoned, there's a cost to it. I have a name to protect, my friend. I have been out of this summon. Many constituents have been calling me, asking me what the fate is, and therefore, if there is cause for recourse, I will decide that with my lawyer and then I'll come back to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Actually, mwanzo mimi nataka niseme kuja kwangu hapa ni kwa sababu mimi am a responsible citizen. Na Waswahili wanasema mtu hakatai mwito. Jana asubuhi kuna mfanyikazi wa commission hapa kwa jina Akelo alinipigia simu na akaniambia ananitumia barua kupitia WhatsApp. Alinitumia nikasoma na nikaona kuwa nikiwa Matungu nimezungumza mazungumzo ambayo yanaweza kuleta utata na kuzua fujo. Kwa hiyo nimekuja leo, lakini nimekuja hapa leo mambo nimepata ni mengine. Na mimi naona ni mambo tu ya kupotozeana wakati na kutishwa tu bila ya msingi. Kwa sababu sasa wameniambia mimi nimekuja hapa nitoe ushahidi, niseme kile najua. Sasa mimi nataka niseme hivi. Hizi commission ziko hapa na ziko kwenye katiba, ziko kisheria, na hawapaswi hata siku moja kutumiwa kunyanyasa wananchi wengine. Kwa sababu yule chairman alichosema juzi, kwa hakika mimi binafsi ameharibu jina langu katika jamii. Na mimi nataka nimwambie huyu chairman atoke, aje mbele tena azungumze na aambie jamii kuwa alichozungumza juzi siku ya Jumamosi amekosea, ili aweze kunitakasa jina langu. Kwa sababu huwezi kunishtumu kwa makosa ambayo mimi siyajui na sijafanya. Wao wako na vitengo vya usalama, wako na mambo ya hii maneno ya CID na kila kitu. Na haya mambo yalikuwa kwenye mtandao masaa 24. So wananiita mimi kuja kuniuliza nitoe ushahidi. Ushahidi gani mimi naweza toa? Kwa hiyo mimi nasema huu ulikuwa tu ni upuzi na mambo ya kupotezeana wakati. Na hatutarudi nyuma. Msimamo wetu bado ni ule ule. Na hawezi kunishurutisha labda kusupport mtu mwingine. Kwa sababu hii naona tu ni siasa ndogo ndogo, na mimi nitasupport yule mtu ambaye namtaka mimi. Yule mtu ambaye naona ako na maono ya kuenua jamii. Kwa hiyo mimi nataka nikomee hapo, niseme asanteni sana. Yes, nimesema kile kitu najua.
Na kupitia hapo, je, utaenda mahakamani kujaribu kutakasa jina lako kama ulivyosema, ama itakuwa vipi?
Yes, zaidi nitazungumza na wakili wangu na tutashauriana zaidi, alafu tutajua nini ya kufanya baada ya hapa.
You talked of the commission being used. Who is using the
I don't know. Lakini wanasukumwa kwa sababu hata wao wenyewe hawajui chenye wanafanya. Hauwezi kuniandikia barua mimi nije hapa saa 5. Tena uandikie mheshimiwa mwingine aje hapa saa 5. Zaidi ya waheshimiwa 10 wote wameandikiwa barua aje hapa saa 5. So tumekuja hapa sote saa 5. Tena wanaanza kutuambia tuingie mmoja mmoja. Kwa nini wasituambie wewe njoo saa 5, mwingine aje saa 6, saa 7 hivyo? Si unaona kama hii ni mambo ya kupotezeana wakati? Na leo ni siku ya kina mama. Singekuwa sisi tuko mashinani tunasherehekea na wamama wetu na wadada zetu na bibi zetu.
Je, unahisi kwamba tume haikujipanga vizuri katika kuwaita?
Tume haikujipanga.